I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a world tour. I just started, well, not just started, I've been playing on a world with my friends for a little while now, and we've been enjoying it, so I thought I might be, start to record videos on it, and I'm just going to give you a tour of what we've done so far, so if I add anything new, I can show you. So we'll be starting right here. I have a bunch of random stuff in my inventory because I was working on a project. But as you can see, we got full netherite already, with all the enchants you could possibly want on it, along with all the tools, and then same with some extra diamond stuff, and then a fully enchanted bow. And just so you can see that there's no cheating or anything. I think it's, yeah, no cheats. You don't do that. So yeah, I'll start to give you a little bit of a tour. So this was not the first house I made, but this was my starter house on this mushroom island, just so no mobs would spawn. That's my end goal, and I'll get a little bit into that later. So yeah, I cleared mostly everything out of this except for an enchanting table, and then I was gonna build a little bit an upstairs part, like all the way up at the top over here, which I decided not to do just because I started to expand pretty quickly. And yeah, this house was never fully finished. I don't actually really have a house right now, kind of just a base. So if we do that, that's good, and we'll get into that like later at the end. But here we have a super smelter, so you put the fuel into here along with the stuff you want to smelt into there, and it goes into these furnaces, and the pistons push it around to distribute all the stuff evenly, and then it all ends up in this chest, which I have some smooth stone smelted, which is pretty nice. And over here right now is just my storage area. So this is nether, this is random blocks, this is miscellaneous, this is like dyes and flowers and stuff, this is ice, this purple stuff is dirt, this is crops and food since I didn't have enough space over there, and then this is stone / cobblestone, which I got a couple in there, and then this is wood, the brown is wood. And this is still more nether stuff, which is all that. And then red is redstone, purple is the end, so I have some stuff in there. And then the dark, or just the black, is tools. So this is my good tools box. It's all maxed except for the netherite stuff, which all the enchants I have, and I'll show you how I got all the enchantments later today. This is my valuables chest right here. I probably could smelt this down and make another piece of netherite, which I will probably end up doing. And then this is valuable, like non-stackable random items. So you have the dragon egg, some totems, and an enchanted apple with a wither skeleton skull. So yeah, that's really nice. And then this was my first villager beater I made over here, and we'll see why we need that later. But for now, I guess we'll go into the nether, because this is how we get fast transportation on the world. And since I do have a few other people playing on the world, it's nice to have this. But it is in hard mode right now, and we keep it on that, so it could be a little bit interesting. We're gonna go right first. There's no nothing like placed over here, but we'll hit that on the way back. That goes to the end portal, which I actually have a few farms placed there, and then that goes to my raid farm, which I haven't tested in a long time. It might not work anymore, but who knows, right? Alright, so we're gonna get out here, if I can break the boat, and head down this way. This is still unfinished, unfortunately. I'm working on it. That's why I was smelting down all the smooth stone. That's for the top, and then we need this stuff for the sides, which is what I was actually working on, and it's a project that will be finished later. So yeah, if we come down here, we actually have a blaze farm. So how it works, if I can look up here, is there's a blaze spawner right there, and all the blazes spawn, and then the piston, when it lands on the pressure plate, the pistons will push them down over into here, and they all fall into this chest. Sometimes some zombie pigmen spawn, but as you can see, they're all falling down right here, and then you can just stand here killing them with a looting 3 sword, and then you get all the good drops in there. See, that already got me 9 blaze rods, and of course looting 3 definitely helps a lot. So if we come back up over here, I'll probably work on this some more, make an actual like elevator or something using slime blocks or something along the lines of that for the long run. But for now, this is just temporary spot. And then if we run over here, this actually took a really long time. This is a gas farm that I have been working on. So as you can see, it's pretty impressive. If I can land up here, my sensitivity isn't that high. But yeah, as you can see, like any gas that's spawned there, it's gonna work quite well. But yeah, there you can see the gas start to spawn down there, and only two can spawn on this platform at a time, which is really interesting. But I already collected out of it. And if you ever need to fix it, you can go inside. Up there, I left some invisibility potions because you don't want the gas to see you when it's going. But I'll turn it on for a second, and I'll show you how it works. So boom, and then you go up here, and it might be broken because last time I used it was broken, but it seems to be working perfectly. If you go up here, you actually AFK on these 4 blocks right here. It's kind of hard to see though, so I won't. But as you can see, they spawn down there. And yeah, at Y76, that's where you want to stay. So that's just how it works. It's really, really loud, so I'm going to turn it off. But yeah. So there's that. And it's like really, really efficient. And then I placed the glass here so they can't see me. And I'll try to show you some of the drops you got. You have to go through every chest, unfortunately, to get all of it, but it's not the end of the world. As you can see, it is relatively efficient, and just from a few seconds of AFK, you should have some decent drops in here. I'm not seeing anything though, unfortunately, even though I'm sure it's all in this other chest over here. But that was just a couple of seconds just to show you how the farm works. But if you AFK for like an hour or so, those chests are gonna almost fill up, which is really cool. But yeah, this is a cool design from, I believe, Silent Whisperer. And if you guys want me to link his video down, you can just comment and I'll link his video. But since I'm not actually building it in this show-off world, like when I'm showing you guys, I'm not going to link it unless you guys really want me to, because it's really an interesting farm. And here you go. That's all my stuff. And then there's extra minecarts there in case the stuff breaks. Yeah, so we can just fly back this way. Because this also goes back to the Nether highway, which actually is probably the hardest project of this entire world. Just because it takes so long for everything to work. Or like to get all the materials and stuff. But yeah, if we go through here, as you can see, we are going to get launched over here to the desert biome, and then we can just walk all the way up. I'm not going to actually use this just because it takes a long time for it to finish, and you have to have it finish. Otherwise, you'll have the bad omen effect. But as you can see, if we go up here, there is a Trident Killer with a bunch of stuff placed in here. And yeah, I had to build like a really big storage system. Well, it's not like a storage system, just kind of an overflow chest because of all the raids you get and all the stuff you have to kill. Yeah, so it fills up pretty quickly. That was just from a couple of rigs. I have to clear that out, and eventually I will build a sorter that will like burn all the bows and stuff, and then just keep all the really good stuff. And then if you go up, so that's just a Trident Killer to kill all of the pillagers that spawn, and then you can get the bad omen effect. And if you come all the way up to the top here, as you can see, this stuff fills up really quickly, and I'll have to burn all the non-stackables, so you can just keep the glowstone, the glass bottles, the sugar, and the arrows, and I guess it would burn the saddles, but saddles are pretty good. And obviously it collects emeralds as well, but I cleared this out a while ago from all the emeralds, gunpowder, redstone, and then glowstone again. But yeah, so once again, it's pretty simple. Also Trident Killer, and then all the stuff dies, goes in here, and that's how you turn the Trident Killer on, and everything spawns up there, and nothing can spawn on leaves, so it's very important to have leaves, otherwise you're going to die, because the raid will spawn on the leaves and kill you. But since it can't spawn on the leaves, it spawns up in that cobblestone chamber up there, and it works pretty well. I haven't tested it in a long time just because I make emeralds a different way, which I will show you later. But if we head back over to the Nether here, we should be able to get back on our boat. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, the gas are like all around here. They can't actually shoot us if we're inside this nether tunnel. And we're gonna go past our house and past the end, because I realize if we go to the end, we'll have to just come back right to the nether just to show you how far this actually goes. So this is also unfinished, but some of my friends' bases are down here, so I have 2 of my friends that actually live down here. I'll try to find their location. It might be a little bit tough because I probably blocked it off with the nether tunnel just because I haven't been very active recently. But now that I'm back from vacation, yeah, okay, it's still here. Perfect. So if we go down here, yeah, we don't want to die from those. So if we go down here, this is his base. So he's got a nice potato farm, it looks like, over here, with smelting all the potatoes up, getting really good XP and such. And then he's got his copper oxidation over there. And then I guess just that's his valuable chest with all his bulk storage. Got tons of iron, some diamonds, and lots of dirt and other stuff right there. So as you can see, he's pretty organized. That's a lot of extra blocks right there, which I guess is very interesting. And then I guess his mine is down there, so I won't actually show you. And then if I go up here, I remember he was building, oh, that's just junk chest, and then he has enchanting table right there with a couple of brewing sands right there. And yeah, he just has them powered. So let's go up here, and as you can see, we'll make our way up here. He has built a mob farm right here. He actually died. I had to save him, save his stuff. So all of the drops, I'm sure you'd have to go inside there to actually look, which I don't want to break any of his stuff. Go in there. And then I think he was building a beacon right here. I don't know how he got all this gold, but he's got one down there to dig out this chunk, which seems it might be for like a slime farm or something, which is really interesting. But yeah, so we're gonna head back. This is my one friend's base, and then we had another friend start like very recently on the world. He lives in the jungle, which is also this way, and is just a little bit longer. And I don't want to be chased down by these mobs, so I'm gonna run real quick. Hopefully I can finish this nether tunnel later on stream or something, just so I don't get too bored. But yeah, he lives at 150, so 250, 150 is the jungle, and we try to make everything lined up almost evenly, like even numbers, so it's easy to remember. But yeah, 250 and then 150 right here. He literally like just started like a couple weeks ago and hasn't been very active. So we're gonna go check it out. I believe his base over here, and yeah, he's just starting. So he's gonna build a tree house like over here, and then he's working on decorating over there. And as you can see, he doesn't have too much stuff. I think most of his belongings are on his personnel when he logged off, so we won't be showing you that, which I can. Sweet, love to see it. So we go in here. Oh, he hasn't blocked off the other side of his nether portal. But here's a bastion, which is really neat, just right outside his portal, so we can find that. And I guess I'll take the quick way over. So let's see here. My other friend lives down this way. We still have to finish the nether highway over here, which is really still under construction quite a bit. And I don't have my boat, so we're just gonna have to run it. It's quite a ways though, so it's fine. If you guys want, you can just skip ahead a little bit before I get there. This is 0-0. So I could pick up a boat over here. So we were actually going to make a shopping district down here. So this is 0-0. No one lives here. And I have been working on a huge project, just filling in all this dirt. It is a massive project. As you can see, it doesn't even render in. But once all this dirt is filled in, we are going to work on having a shopping district here. And the currency will probably be diamonds, just like the Hermitcraft server, or we can make our own currency, something like that. But yeah, this is where it is, which is really, really interesting, at 0-0. So if you ever like die or something, you can come to the shopping district, And then I'll probably have like a respawn thing just so you can pick everything up. But we didn't have enough stuff to get a boat because I chopped all the trees down, unfortunately. So we're probably just gonna fly. Comment, I don't know, Emerald down below if you stayed all the way until I'm right here. He's got a lot of extra boats, so I can take that back. But check out his base. I remember it was decent. He lives in like a, I can't even remember. It's like Terra Cotta, yeah. Right here, going in. He's got his enchanting table, and then I remember down here he had his villagers. I remember they all turned into zombies, and since he was going off to college, I can't remember if he cured them or not. But we'll go check it out, I guess. And if you're watching this part, comment down Emerald, and then put X2 after it ×2, just to show who the real watchers are. And it does not look like he cured all of his villagers. I don't think he like lit it up or something, so they all died. But they do have some good enchants on it, so if you ever want some villagers and you join this, you could just come over here. I'm gonna run now. Take the blocks. I see why he had it blocked off. Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that right there. Hopefully he's not too mad that I came to look at his house. But yeah. So there's that. If you want to get up to date with everyone, I'll try to have them. They make somewhat of videos, whether it's like through TikTok, Instagram. I think I'm the only one that does YouTube and Twitch. My friend who has the oxidized copper, like lives in the cave, Doug gets slime chunk. I believe he does Twitch sometimes too. But this is my friend's storage room over in here. And if you want their names, you can just comment where in the video you want the name, and I can drop the name to the base I visited, just to show everything they've got. And you can like message them if you want to like play or something. But yeah, that's my ender chest. There's not much in there. Their villager stuff is in there, valuables in there, I guess, and then Terra Cotta enchanting in there. So very cool base nonetheless. And then he built a way out over here. I believe, yeah, so some random stuff right there. And it's nighttime, so we're going over to there. And I guess that's the quick way out from below. And then he has a parrot over here with an infinite water source, and he's going to build something over there. But yeah, so very fun time with the guys. So that's everyone else's base. I'm going to head back to the Nether, and we will explore some other places. So if I go, I'll snag one of his boats because it'll be a lot faster. Hopefully I don't fly off the railway because some of it's not finished yet. Oh god. I fear a gas. Don't blow me up. Okay, so it's not fast with the spaced blue ice. As you can see, it's relatively slow. It's a lot faster than walking, but once it gets unspaced, you'll see how fast we actually go, which is absolutely insane. We're traveling super fast. If you don't have this on your worlds yet, I highly suggest you do, just because of how efficient it actually is. At the end, it should be like right here. So we'll pick up the boat because once we go in the end, we have to come back through the portal, which is why I wanted to save this for last, because you don't actually come back through the Nether, which is really interesting. I guess it's just part of the game. You can't really control that, so it's fine. But we're going in through here. I guess we're not going through there. You gotta jump. Whoosh. Just like... Okay. We're glitched through the blocks again. I hate it when that happens. I think it's a glitch with like Elytra and stuff. But yeah. I'll probably edit this down so you don't actually see me like running from place to place. I'll just show off the Nether highway a little bit. But yeah, let's see if we can make it with 5 rockets. It's so scary flying through the void, but you know. I guess I'll show you how this farm works just because it's really easy. And you can just AFK here. Just smacking the Enderman. And all their drops will fall down into here. Surprised we're not getting more. Okay, 8. That's pretty good. Just from a few Endermen, you can see how efficient it is. And if you come up here, it's really simple. There's an Endermite in the middle right there, and all the Endermen flock towards it, and then they fall down towards the middle. So it's really just that simple. And if we come over here, obviously the end islands are out there, and then this is where we fought the ender dragon. Oh, I thought I just died. Oh my god. But yeah, so all those farms, as you can see, allows me to make Eyes of Ender from the Blaze farm and the Enderman farm, Eyes of Ender. And then I have a glass kind of farm, as I'll show you later, which lets me make end crystals, and I'm working on making an obsidian farm, which is actually extremely hard. And then obviously the gas farm, which helps me make the end crystals. But yeah, and then we get gunpowder. I still have to make a sugarcane farm just because that wasn't as important to me. But if you come over here, we'll fly past this for now. We have a gold farm over here. It's really, really loud. So, I mean, I guess I'll show you. But you probably can't hear me right now. So what it does, it turns the portal off and on. Oh, they might have patched it. It's not nearly as efficient as it once was. But what's supposed to happen is... Oh, there we go. Now it's occurring. Zombie pigmen spawn, and then they get launched over to here. And then they get killed by a Trident Killer. And then all their drops... Oh, shoot. All their drops go over here. Which I cleared out recently to get a bunch of gold. But as you can see, I built a simple item filter with all the stuff coming in through here, and then it just burns the swords over there. But the one bad thing about this is if I try to go through my main nether portal now, it makes it extremely hard because there's a bunch of like zombie pigmen there and stuff. So I'll have to figure out how to kill those. I'll probably get some turtle eggs so they run towards that and then just fall down a little hole. Then we have a double beacon right here because I'm clearing out this area right here, which is actually why I wanted the end crystals, but they're not as efficient as I thought they were. So it was kind of a big waste of time. I probably should have tested it on a creative world. But yeah, we're clearing this area out. This was all mined, and then the big holes and stuff, the big divots, like I used this with an end crystal. It somewhat works. It's kind of inefficient though and really expensive for no reason. So I'll probably just stick with mining, which is unfortunate, but I guess we got a bunch of cool farms out of it. And we have an iron farm here, which works really well. Once again, I recently cleared it out, so you won't be seeing it. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys is probably one of the most time-consuming ones, unfortunately. As you can see, we have a railroad track coming down here. And this is how I got all my glass and all my emeralds. So if you go over here, as you can see, if you trade with them, any of these villagers, their trades are lowered significantly, right? This one's lowered down all the way to 1. And I'll explain how it works, but what I can do is I can just stand here, I can buy whatever I want, but the real money maker, right, is right here. So if I buy 6 bookshelves, right, I just want 6, and this is why I have my diamond axe out instead of my netherite, because it's fortune. So say I buy 6 bookshelves right there for 1 emerald, all cost 1 book. If I come back here, I now already have, from those emeralds, I've already got 12 emeralds, right? And then bam, I can just buy more, I can buy another 6 bookshelves. And I still have 6 books left over. So it's really just an infinite emerald farm. If you guys want like a tutorial on this or something, just let me know, because I have a special way of doing it where like it's really, really easy. Which I'll show you now, but like it's hard to explain. So yeah, if you guys want a tutorial on that, you can just do this over and over again. And I'm already at 18 emeralds, right? And then I keep buying the bookshelves. And then I'll stop showing you for now, but that's really just the gist of it. And once you collect enough books, you can just go along all the way here and just sell every book to these guys. And this is how I got all my enchants. I have every villager just maxed book. So knockback, fire aspect, any book, you name it, I've got it completely maxed. So like Unbreaking 3 I have. Multi-shot, what's the max of multi-shot? Multi-shot 1, there's just 1. Fortune 3 I have. Riptide I have. Quick Charge 3. Frostwalker 2 I think is the max. Yeah, well, that's besides the point, testing my knowledge on books. I have everything maxed, and then how I got my glass is I would just bulk up on emeralds, and you can buy 1 glass for 1 emerald, right? And then also what I'm working on right now is, these are just extra armor. I was getting every enchanted armor possible maxed out, which I finally have. I just have to rename them. What I was working on is building this little mabob right here. So that's a bunch of extra stuff. But what I really wanted was to be able to trade for quartz. So if you come in here, you can obviously get this block right here, which is really important, which is actually what the Nether highway is made out of, which I can get. And then I can also get a full quartz block, which is what I want to build this whole thing out of, and obviously future designs further. As you saw in the spot I was mining up there, I want to build like a modern city, which I'll need. And so I've just laid out a design right here, so we'll put villagers up there even, and they come down here. And these villagers will never run out of their trade because they're in water, so they'll never run out of it. And they're just always linked to this one thing, so you just need 1 bed in the entire trading system, which I have up here. It's on the other side, but you just need 1 bed for the entire thing, which is over here. And if you click on any one of these villagers, their trades are just lowered significantly. Like even this guy over here, I mainly just have books, but like that's lowered down to 11 emeralds. See, 7 to 1 emerald. Like all of this is insane. And then this is where I get my food. I buy my golden carrots here, 1 for 3 golden carrots. Like it's absolutely insane, guys. And how it works is there's actually a zombie spawner right inside of there. I built this before the update, so there wasn't actually tinted glass, which I'll replace with eventually. So if I break this, you can see the zombie spawner right in there, right? So every time a zombie villager spawns, it creates the effect where it lowers each one of these trades by 1, right? So if I just go on this guy, a zombie villager has spawned 8 times because it lowers it by 1. 10 to 2, 8 times, right? And this one obviously already won, but once you start bulking up on all of these like emeralds, and there's a bunch of other ways you can do it, but I'll show you. If you guys want a tutorial, I can show you how that works and a bunch of different ways to get tons of emeralds. And then over here is how I get my glowstone. You can come in here and then bam, 1 emerald for a glowstone dust. Glowstone dust is like insane, and you can get bottles of enchanting right there, but you also get a lot of levels from just trading with the villagers. And yeah, that's almost it for the video. And then we have this little tunnel here with all of the stuff going through there, which really is all the stuff I've worked on. So 30 minutes of like a tour, and if you want a tutorial on any of the farms I've built or any of the like things you've seen, I can definitely show you. You can just like let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's about it. And once again, sugar box stuff there, all my storage is there. And then I use my white shulker boxes for projects. This is going to help me make a lava farm so I can make an obsidian farm. And then my brewing's right there, and my extra shulker boxes are there. So that's going to be it for today.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found.